Right, well, g'day and welcome back to the channel once again. Today we have a really large update and it's on a completely new residence, which is going to be my residence. We've done a lot of work very recently on 3 new survivor apartments that are over the other side of the bridge there, which is ongoing. I'll be doing some more work on that very soon, but what we are onto today is my residence. So previously we had access to this. One of the access points was here across the bridge, which leads to the Botanic Gardens and also leads down into the town square down here in the market, where all of the survivors have all of their market stalls and all the rest of it as well. So what we have now is a bridge which goes across, which we've always had, and what we've now done is we've diverted the waterfall, which was coming down from the very top of the trees there. We've diverted the waterfall and it's now coming down into our residence, which is going to be my residence. And we've created a garden along here, along the side of the stream or the river, as it were. And the block that we've used here is the red marble block. And that was going to be the theme block that I wanted for my residence and my particular place. Just one of the most sort of polished looking ones. Now I'm yet to decide whether we are going to have gates or grates along here. We may still do, I'm not too sure on that as yet, what we're going to do with that. But what we've done with this waterfall as well is now diverted it along here, and we've got a balefire here as well. And we've done a couple of things here with this waterfall. We've done like a underground cavern, sort of like the natural bridge if you're from Queensland here and you know the natural arch. We've created like a natural arch type thing here, but we've got a garden under here as well, so there's a lot of Vuka statues and whatnot under here. We've got polished stone path under here as well, and sitting areas here as well, so that you can just sit down and chill out and enjoy the views of the natural arch here. And we've got a little garden going through here, a lot of flowers and whatnot growing as well. And I'm yet to decide whether I'm going to do more work on this and clean up the edges or not. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that. I don't know whether I'll put moss around the place. I think I will at some stage. So we've also got a statue here as well, one of the largest statues, the one that you get up from Pike Meads. And we've got a bridge which goes across, and this particular little waterfall and natural arch section is just for my private use only. And nobody else in the township can get to this. And there's a waterfall that comes down the front as well. And if we go back up to the top again, to our pathway in, this is going to lead across here to a giant double door, and all of my floors and rooms and whatnot are all going to be double height. So what I'll create here is a double height door system and double height doors, so that is 8 blocks high. So it'll be really tall roofs, really tall lights, really high up in the air. So that's the beginning of that. And we've got down here as well, central stairway coming down and splitting. Now there's a couple of big things that are sort of happening over in this section as well. The waterfall leads along the outside of the map and flows underneath a little walkway here, which is at my gateway, which goes out to my private garden here. Original tree, that's why I've got a beehive in it. So you can come directly from or go directly to the garden and the waterfall and come to the downstairs section here. And then you can make your way upstairs to where the main residence will be, and then I'll probably put another story on top of that as well eventually when I get around to it. But we've only just begun here, so we've only just started. I've probably put about maybe 10 hours in so far, so there's still a lot more to go. We've got one of the new barbecues here, one of the new flames, and as I said I was going to do and had intended, this entire floor here is going to be basically a big pool, and what we've got for that is a little sunken bar here, so you can serve people who are in the pool, which is pretty cool. And you can walk along the pool, and as I had intended as well, this is going to be an infinity pool, so I've yet to finish blocking it out and doing the rest, but there'll be a waterfall that comes off the edge of here as well and goes all the way down, and you'll see we're just within our build limits here, so we've got space to build down and out to the edge of our build limit with our waterfall when we get there. That's our downstairs with the pool. Now from here as well we then have access. I'm going to eventually create access out to this little area here. There'll be a little garden in here, a private garden, and I'll probably have a little private little table here as well, private little table and chairs. You can sit here and check out that view, and also possibly get around over down here as well. I'm not sure as yet, I'll work it out as I go along. But also from here you have access to an outdoor entertainment area. So we've got one of the new fires here as well, and one of the new boreal wood tables here, and a lot of the silverware. Those are the boreal wood tables. Those are the boreal wood chairs that are there. Weird colour scheme for the boreal wood table, I have to say, but I don't know, I still like it, it's pretty cool. I think it's cool with the silver streaks in it. It goes with all the new silver crockery and whatnot that they put in the game, but it doesn't go with the chairs at all. It's very weird. And I had to put the small iron fence here, because that was the only smaller fence that actually fits. Eventually I'll go through and put some potted plants and whatnot in here as well. Another thing I did, which is yet to go out, is I put, because there's a little, the outside of the build boundary I think sort of runs along around about here, goes to about there. So there's enough space here for a tree to grow underneath, so I just planted a terrain block, a flat terrain disc there, and planted a conifer tree there, as that's what all these boreal things are made out of. So I wanted to have sort of the new tree there. I do still like those two giant trees there, I can't remember what they're called. Some rebel runs, I can't remember what they're called. That tree there is an original tree, so I'm keeping it. Got a lot of original trees in here which I'm keeping, and I do like these gigantic trees here. They just sort of add a little bit of, you know, ridiculous scale into the whole thing, which I kind of enjoy. So that is where we are at thus far. The other thing I've done here is I've created a bit of a theme with the crypt fencing, the giant crypt fencing, so that it sort of provides a bit of security here on the waterfall side, so that it just gives a bit of a different view out to the water on the waterfall side of the house. Yet to decide whether I'm going to put another one of those crypt fences in there, or whether I'll have another sort of little external thing out here with something on it. I don't know. We'll work on it as we go along. Quite often these things just kind of evolve by start and then creates itself as I go along. I hadn't even planned on doing the downstairs bar at all. That was just something that kind of happened this morning when I was puggerizing around with it. So pretty cool, but I really do like this infinity pool kind of idea. I think that's very cool. So you can sort of be in the pool and just kind of sit out and look at the views out there. That's a pretty cool idea. Anyway, that's where we are at thus far. We've still got a lot more work to be done and a lot more things to be placed. So we'll get back to it right now and we'll see you next time.